Hey everybody, we're back. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Violet.
And I'm Ruby.
And we're doing more of their top 25 games of all time. Today we're doing numbers 20, 19, 18, 17, and 16. So we'll go through those, but before we do, we have another contest for you. This is for another certificate from Game Nerds, who has fantastic selection of games. You want to win a $30 gift certificate for folks in the U.S., all you have to do is email us at contest@dicetower.com. And in the subject line, put the word...
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Oh, I better spell that for you. That's P-L-A-Y-D-O-U-G-H. Play-Doh. So put that in the thing. We're going to pick a random winner, and in the subject, tell us which of the games we talked about today you're most interested in. We'll pick a random winner, and congratulations. Have fun. And if you don't win, even if you do win, go check out Game Nerds. They're a fantastic store. But let's get going. So last time we ended at 21. So we're going to keep going with you, starting out here. What do you think your number 20 is? You don't even remember? I do remember. We talked about this last time. A flicking game. The ultimate flicking game is Pitch Car.
Oh, Pitch Car.
So Pitch Car, a big racetrack game where you flick cars around the track. And if you ever come to a Dice Tower convention, there's a good chance I set it up there. At church sometimes for our events, I will set it up and we'll play it there. Why do you like it?
I can't flick. Well, I used to not.
Everyone can flick. You say you can't flick well.
She did this.
Yeah, I always used to use my finger to flick the car.
But that is
I
flicking.
really like this, actually. Depending on how you set up the track, it's really fun.
What's the best part of the track?
Oh, the death jump.
of doom.
Oh, that was the worst part. What do you mean it's the best part?
I kept failing.
Everyone loves the jump of doom.
I remember this one time, I don't remember how old Becca was. She was around Jimmy's age. She flicked it. It went across the board. It flew across the board very close to the end. It was her first flick. She got so close to the end. She was like...
And then it fell off, or did I let it stay on the board?
It was on the board.
Well, there you go.
She won, probably.
There.
Well,
Like,
Pitch
how
Car,
did you get that far?
that is a good choice. I love Pitch Car. Let's see if I also picked Pitch Car. She did not. Very similar to Pitch Car, we have Dracula's Feast.
How is that similar?
It's not sarcasm!
You're not good at sarcasm.
Thank you. I'm not talking about sarcasm. Dracula's Feast is a game in which somebody's Dracula, and everyone else is a character, and we don't know who. And so we're switching cards back and forth. You dance with someone, you look at other people's cards, you're trying to figure out who Dracula is. So, why do you like this game?
I like the fact where you're trying to figure out who people are, trying not to blow your own cover by making facial expressions for no reason.
That's me like...
Yeah, but you do that all the time. So, again, this is the thing. Ruby's kind of like so nervous. We're like, well, she must be Dracula. But wait, she's always so nervous. It could be anything.
I just really enjoyed the part where you could do things. I feel as if though some of the parts were a bit.
This game is fun with the pieces and doing stuff.
I'm not good with words.
Oh, but I'm not good with sarcasm. That's what you just said.
Everyone's bad at something. I'm bad at flicking.
All right. Anyway, Dracula's Feast. It is fun. Do you like the art in it?
Yeah, I really like the art. It looks good.
All right.
I also like special abilities too.
I agree.
Cool.
Number 19 for Ruby. An old game. The oldest on this list, probably. And that is Scotland Yard.
Oh.
In this game,
called it, but
I taught this to you guys last year because I was like, you need to learn a classic old game.
Well, I'm glad I did. It was great.
Yeah, one person, Mr. X, they're moving around London. Everyone else is chasing them.
We were horrible.
Well, this is what happened. Violet said, it's not possible to catch Mr. X. I said, let me be the detectives. Caught her. So, all right. Well, stop dropping stuff on the floor. Oh, that was me. Oh, it was you. All right. Anyway, it's your turn. Why do you like it?
For once, I like a game where somebody is the bad guy and you're trying to find them. Where you know who it is.
Oh, because you
It's
normally like
not
bad guys.
stressful for once.
Wasn't it? Oh, but what
Well,
if
sort of.
But what if? Isn't it stressful trying to catch them?
Definitely.
So there's
so
stress.
Many train tracks.
Oh, the Underground Railroad.
There's so many train tracks.
Yeah.
I thought it was complicated. When you did it, it didn't seem complicated. When when I did it, I'm like, what on earth are you talking about?
That's right. So tell me I'm not good at deduction. All right, Skull and Yard, number
We couldn't
19.
keep track. It was too hard.
All right. Number 19 for Violet, Equinox.
I'm pretty sure this was a card game.
Equinox, yes. Equinox is a reprint of Colossal the Arena. In Equinox, you have a bunch of weird creatures from the forest in the middle of the table, and
Some
we're
of them are
betting on which one will survive. You play cards on them, and once everyone has a card underneath them, whoever has the lowest number is out of the game.
That's always me.
No, it's the character. It's the one that you bet on. So you're betting on the different characters. So when you say me, you mean you bet. Did you bet like everything on the same character?
Yeah, she
Most of the
always
time.
did. It was really
And I always
easy.
lost.
It always ruined her. Like, we would just like take out that character, and
I'm
then she
like-
just.
I think you're just picking the creatures the most magical, but we always say the creatures die when they're out.
And sometimes when me and Violet, I think there was this one animal that you were like, oh, yeah, this is definitely the one that Violet and Ruby bet on. No, we didn't. We just liked it because it was cute.
Well, that's a legit reason. You like it a lot then?
Yes.
I mean, it's a mouse. What do you expect?
The
us
reason
to do?
I really like this game, I like the artwork. I also liked how you can like make people think, oh, your secret bet, oh, it must be this person, because you're just like, don't let that thing get voted out. But you're also pretending as if you're trying not to let them know. It was really easy to fool you guys. It was.
All right, braggart. All right, moving on to number 18 for Ruby. Rush Out.
Forgot that. What was that again?
Nope, that was your number 26, actually. So Rush Out is a speed dice rolling game. I remember this one. It just missed your list. Rush Out's a speed rolling game where multiple people play against one person. The multiple people are trying to roll dice as fast as they can, put them on cards to finish those cards. The bad guy's rolling dice as fast as he can to add more cards to the cards you have to finish before time runs out. Stressful game.
Yes.
You said that very
Especially with
fast.
the dragon.
I rushed it out of my mouth.
No one likes your puns.
Okay, fine. Well, why do you like it? I'm starting to think you like stress.
As stressful as it is, it's still very fun. We only lost the first one because I'm like,
Oh, you were doing
wait.
this. You were rolling as slow as physically possible.
That's why we lost the first one.
I had to
We wanted
single-handedly-
the other ones because you had so many cards.
Man, I kept trying to win. The dragon you almost lost to the dragon, though. The dragon moves
A
over.
few times.
We refused to let that dragon win.
I remember when we were like, oh no, the dragon's here. Oh, if we defeat it, then it'll go back. And then we were, oh wait, it doesn't die? No!
Dragons can't be killed. All right, Rush Out. That is a fun game. All right, what do you think your number 18 is? Apples to Apples.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Or Apples to Apples, I guess
In
doesn't
general.
matter.
Marvel?
Well,
Why?
we played the Marvel one, remember?
Yeah, I know, but why?
It was really funny to play
is the difference?
Marvel one with my wife because she was just throwing out random cards.
I barely knew any of them, so I put a bad guy down for the
For the hero?
yes.
Yes. So anyway, Apples to Apples, you guys have been playing this as long as I can remember. It's one of those
It's
games.
almost always the party game we play when people are over.
Yeah.
If you never played it, there's red apples and green apples. Yeah, a green apple is turned over, which is an adjective, like heroic. Then everyone throws a red card in the middle of the table. You mix them up. The judge picks their favorite. That's
Normally
it.
people
Like,
just put out
one of
random
them
ones.
might say
Like-
something like beautiful, and someone will pick banana.
Banana.
Trash can or something like that.
So when you pick, do you pick the one that is the best answer or the one that makes you laugh the most?
Mix of both.
If it's okay, no. If I had just the right card, I would put it down. If I don't have any of the cards, I just pick the worst answer and then just let people laugh at that when they see it.
Do you win Apples to Apples very much? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. That was, let's see, that was 20, 19, 18. We're at 17 here. Doodle Dungeon.
I really like this.
So Doodle Dungeon, you draw you make a whole dungeon, and then you're gonna walk your creature. So someone else is gonna walk a creature through this dungeon, and you're trying to kill that heroic adventurer because you're the bad guys in this game. You draw monsters throughout this thing, and then you're also drafting cards. You pick cards that let you draw things in your dungeon, and then you can play those cards to make the hero mess up or make your monsters.
I'm just telling you
Stronger.
something, Ruby. When you put down all those traps, why would you do that when you knew I, the one who is completely immune to traps, would go through?
Are you bragging? I feel like you're bragging.
Why would you put so many traps in there?
All right, so why do you like Doodle Dungeon?
Well, I like that you get to draw the board, which
Comes with stencils, actually, to draw the different
I
things.
think I only use that for the dragon.
I used the stencils, and my board was like a work of art. What, you
did it quickly.
You managed to fail the stencils.
You know, I just realized if we ranked everyone in the house by their artistic value, where am I?
I don't know. I've never
You might be
actually
just
seen
above
you draw.
Jimmy. You might be. Then again, Jimmy does give you a
I've
run
never
for your
actually
money.
seen you try drawing anything.
Watch this. Watch this beauty. What are you doing?
Can we please show this?
This is not a drawing show. What are you doing?
Just draw it right, please.
Oh, come on. This ain't a drawing time. People are going to be... Okay. So, Doodle Dungeon. All right. Your next one. Unlock! Hey, I remember Unlock was on your list last time.
Yay.
Crossover! First crossover, only crossover. That's not true. It's not the only crossover.
Stop adding games I don't know.
But she likes it higher than you. Why do you like Unlock so much?
Well, I really like those escape games. I just like the fact of Unlock where you had to like go ahead, figure out puzzles. It was just interesting to me. I also like some of the art style. It's really good.
Yeah, it's kind of different between each one, too. They all feel very different. I think the storylines are pretty cool in them, too.
Well,
I especially
Unless they're
like the
not
one we
based
were
off of a
going
book
through, like
and it's
the
like, oh,
medieval
I heard
thing. It
this.
was a bit hard, but like it was fun.
All
remember
right.
that time when we did the one 80 Days Around the World or something, and you were like, oh, I wonder what would happen if we gave money to this guy as a joke, but it worked.
More spoilers. All right, let's continue on. Next one. Carcassonne Hunters and Gatherers. So they just recently came out with the 20th anniversary of Carcassonne Hunters and Gatherers. It came out 20 years ago, which was before you guys were born. And we played this where you placed tiles and you formed big land areas, and there were tigers and eating the sheep. And you had river networks. One of you two liked having a giant river network.
Oh,
Me and Violet worked together to defeat you.
It's not a working together. How many times do we need to explain how these games work?
Well, it was one of the ones that actually did help.
Why do you like this game?
As much as I usually suck at strategy games, like when it comes to a lot of things to think about, I really like this because as much strategy as there was, it wasn't really hard to figure out where to place it, which I think was fun.
I like it because it feels like you're building a puzzle.
Yeah!
Except it's a
like
lot
that.
easier because almost any piece goes in the slot.
Yeah.
Almost. Unless you're using chorus, then it's kind of tricky.
Yeah, you're right. All right, final one for this round for Violet. Scotland Yard, it's a crossover in the same one. All right,
That's your horn impression?
go.
Okay. I really like Scotland Yard, especially like going around trying to figure out where they are because you just disappeared. We really tried hard. We tried keeping track of it on paper. We failed. There are too many possibilities.
Plus, we just suck.
You told us to hurry up. That was your fault.
What? You had analysis paralysis, taking too long. I was turning into a mummy. All right. Well, Scotland Yard, I'm glad to see that's on both of your lists. Glad to see classic games still entertaining kids today. I got Scotland Yard when I was 13 years old for my birthday. I remember that. Okay, I thought that was a good story. But anyway. All right, folks. Well, that's it. But we'll be back. There are still 15 more games to go. Until then, I'm Tom Basso.
I'm Violet.
And I'm Ruby.
And I'm their loving father. See
No,
ya.
you're not.
What? Okay.
No, you're not.